Alright, what's up, YouTubers? So, I don't know how to put this, but I just think I found the dumbest YouTuber in the whole wide world. His name is the Bewberry Biscuit. He has a Grish, a premium. He's a Roblox YouTuber. He's dumb. Just look at this.
So I was playing Steal a Brain Rot when the unexpected happened. I asked my brother to come look at my base because I just got some really rare items. And he wanted to know how I got them, but I had to keep it a secret. Then he wanted me to open up a lucky block. But as I was opening the lucky block, he told me not to open it because somebody joined. I told him it was just one of my friends and there was nothing to worry about. But to my surprise, my brother said he was stealing from him. So I tried to stop him, but I was too late. I told him how sorry I was, but sorry didn't cut it because he didn't just steal his favorite item, but his best one. So I gave him the best one in the game. So I was playing Steal a Brain Rot.
Why does this guy sound like an anime character? Does anyone agree with me? Like, he sounds like an anime character. And who the hell plays Steal a Brain Rot protects the 5-year-olds and Steak? Shout out to Steak, man. Steak, I'm good with you. You're my favorite YouTuber. But what the fuck? He sounds like an anime character playing Steal a Brain Rot. I don't know who came up with that, but they're stupid, whoever came up with it. I don't really have any to roast this guy besides what I just said. Let's just move on to the next video.
So I was playing Steal a Brain Rot when a random player joined my server. And I was shocked when he told me that he was the #1 player in the world. And then he told me he'd give me a tour, and who wouldn't be excited for that? Halfway through the tour, he told me I'd never be as good as him, which made me really sad. But then he headed up to the 3rd floor, which had the craziest items I've ever seen. Then I realized he locked me in, and I started freaking out. And to no surprise, he went as far as taking my best item from my base. Once he came back up to the 3rd floor, I had to ask him why he would ever do something like that to me. And then he told me that he's #1 for a reason and left. So I was playing.
It's totally not like you hire a person to do this. Bro sounds like a fucking anime character still. Why can't people make normal content anymore? Is I dead now because of all of the new sperm?
Steal a Brain Rot when a random player joined my server.
Yeah, totally joined your server and you didn't, and it's totally not your
I was
friend.
shocked when he.
And no, he's not. He's not the best player. I don't even know who the best player is, but he's definitely not. So let's just move on.
No, you can't steal that! So this guy came up to me and told me how he's a huge fan. And he really wanted me to rate his base. Out of any of my viewers, I think it's safe to say this guy has the best base. And you know I had to rate this a 9 out of 10. But what happened next, no one would have expected. I told him to come rate my base. When he got to my base, he was in shock because of how good it was. And then my brother joined and he was nervous, but I told him that there was nothing to worry about. But then, to my surprise, my brother was stealing his best item. I tried my best to stop him, and I even tried yelling at him. No, you can't steal that. No, you can't steal that.
That is so fucking stupid. Bro, who is your biggest fan besides like the 6-year-olds and 2-year-olds who watch your content?
So this guy came up.
Like, tell me one good like 10-year-old who watches your content besides me right now. I'm just exposing you for how dumb you are. I don't know who's a big fan of you, so whoever's that big fan, I'm gonna hit him with a metal pipe in the head.
So I was playing Steal a Brain Rot with my brother, and while he was AFK, someone was stealing his item and I was too slow to stop it. Once he came back, I had to tell him immediately. He was so upset.
Okay, wait a minute.
That was just. So I was playing Steal a
Isn't that your fan, buddy?
Brain Rot with my brother, and while he was AFK, someone was stealing his item.
You couldn't even, like, switch your outfit? Is that how dumb you are?
And I was too slow to stop it. Once he came back, I had to tell him immediately. He was so upset. That was his favorite Brain Rot. And then he said he was gonna get off, which made me sad. But then I had an idea. I felt so bad that I told him he could take any one of my items. This shocked me. He went for my worst item. When he asked me for it, I told him no. I wanted him to have one of my better items. He grabbed one of his favorite items, and luckily, I had the rainbow version. I was just happy I could make his day. So I was playing.
You're fucking lying. First of all, that's probably not your brother. That's an actor. And second of all, you couldn't even get another actor. You had to get the fucking fan guy. This is so bullshit. And at the end, I bet he gave it back. Even if that was your brother, I would feel bad for him. He's probably being held at gunpoint right now.
My brother has a Rainbow LaGrande and I want it. So I got on my hands and my knees and I begged him. And he still wouldn't give it to me, so I decided that I had to take matters in my own hands. I grabbed his LaGrande and I tried to make a run for it, but he hit me. After I got up, he told me to get out, so I left. And then to my surprise, I waited an hour and came back and he was still in my server. I knew this was my chance, but I had to make fun of him first. So I grabbed it and I tried to get back to my base as fast as possible. But that's when I found out he was stealing my best item, my Rainbow Garmata. So I swiftly dropped off the LaGrande and ran right back to his base. And then he started making fun of me. So I did what any 20-year-old would do, and I told him I was going to tell our mom. And that's when I knew he was shivering in his boots. Then he told me no one would subscribe to me. If we get 1,000 likes, I'll get him back. My brother has a Rainbow LaGrande, and I want it. So
why is it always fucking like Steeler Bernhardt? I don't see the fetuses who comment on this. Cool vid. Keep going. Anyway, I am subbed. I have been asking for the last 3 vids. First of all, what the fuck are you asking? And second of all, why would you be subbed to like the worst YouTuber? At least for this video. Dislike. Grown man, by the way. W, man. W. Anyway, Capybara, that's so dumb. I will subscribe if I can get secret. But yeah. Anyway.
I have a problem. I have way too many secrets, but I still need to rebirth. My ult account is also completely overflowing. I need a couple subscribers I can trust to hold my brain rots while I rebirth. I'll even let you keep one. All you have to do is subscribe, comment your username, and like the video. I have a problem.
All you gotta do is, I'm gonna fucking scam you. You know that? He's scamming. He is actually scamming. What a scammer. He's just trying to make you like, comment, subscribe. That's what almost every fucking YouTuber does now. Like, what does subscribers and likes give you? Like, you want to be filthy rich? Because it doesn't look like you're getting filthy rich from anything. Like, how much views? How? Like, why do you need subscribers and, like, likes and comments? Does that make you happy? Like, why don't it make you happy going outside and actually touching grass? I am literally disliking. I am disliking. The fuck? Can I? Who the fuck like this? You know what? No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna report somebody. These comments suck. How long? The fuck? I cannot unlike all these. But they're stupid. Let's just move on.
And this is how to get top 50. And this is why you should be nice to a noob. So this noob came up to my base and said he had nothing. And since I had a few Rainbow LaGrandes sitting around, I decided to give him one. Once he got back to his base safely, he actually thanked me and told me how much he loved me. But he said something really weird after that. He said he had a surprise for me, which kind of shook things up. And then a really stacked base joined and said it was his main account. These are the craziest items I've ever laid my eyes on. And then he told me I could take all 5 of them so that I could make it on the leaderboard. After he said this, let's just say I took them as fast as humanly possible. Once I got them back in my base, I legitimately had to go tell my mom. As I was thanking him, he reminded me to go check the leaderboard. Then I went to the leaderboard and I was actually number 44, and that's why you should always help others. And
bro, first of all, how the hell do you still with your mom? You sound like you're like a 24-year-old. Comments. Being nice. It's the same exact bitch from another video. He doesn't have a brother, Brookie. Like the dog profile, though. You know what? Yeah, true. Don't worry about what I just commented. Anyways, Let's just move
This is
on.
how to get top 50 and how to steal a brain rot. You're gonna need an entire floor that does 50 million a second. Now, your best friend here is gonna be the 4x multiplier. That's how I obtained all these brain rots. If you made it this far into the video, comment your favorite brain rot to win one. And make sure to watch till the end so you know how to get top 50. So my secret trick is, if you and 4 friends hold tra-la-las and you all hold them in a circle, you will be able to spawn a secret every 60 seconds. Like and subscribe for more tips and tricks.
Like and subscribe if this is fucking fake. You know what? No. Unsubscribe, dislike this, and do not comment. That's like the greatest thing ever. Guys, we need to start a new rant. Stop begging likes and comments and likes. Stop begging for subscribers, likes, and comments.
This is how to do the rarest ritual and steal a brain rot. You're gonna need 2 friends and 3 cows. And then you're gonna want to stand in a triangle and just watch as the magic happens. Then the 3 cows will start to go up into the air and disappear just like your father did when you were 9. Then you will have the meteor shower effect. But that's not it. A Lavaca will spawn on the belt, making it possible for it to get the meteor shower effect. Once it gets hit by a meteor, then you're gonna want to buy it. If this helped you out, like and subscribe. This is how to do the...
Bro, that was the baddest joke ever. That was bad. Bro, it's just fucking, oh my god. Ha, so fucking, no. That is not funny. Anyways, I totally didn't comment anything bad right here.
This is why you should always be nice to a noob. So this noob came up to my base with nothing, so you know we had to turn him from a brokey into a baller. Fortunately, I only had 3 rainbow squids, but my elementary teacher always told me sharing is caring. So I let him take one of my squids. This made him so happy that it made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And then he told me to stay right there because he had a gift for me. Then a stacked account spawned in front of me and I found out it was the noob's main account. I guess you could say I almost busted when he gave me the 50 millisecond Legrande. And I was so excited, and then I thanked him for giving me his item, and then he said I deserved it for helping out the noob. This is what...
Okay, the fuck you mean you bust? What do you mean you bust?
That it made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And then he told me to stay right there because he had a gift for me. Then a stacked account spawned in front of me and I found out it was the noob's main account. I guess you could say I almost busted when he gave me the 50 mil.
You almost busted, buddy? Excuse me? What do you mean busted? You are such a weird ass guy. You know what? I'm just gonna end it right here. I really don't want to go any farther. This is bad.